Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, a new season, and that means goalies are still working out the kinks in their game, and there was a bad one the other night from Dan Vladar that I want to highlight for you and break down completely because he had such a good game, and this goal was just a dagger. This hurts so bad. Let's get into it.
And look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
And we'll start with Vladar, who was having an excellent game until this goal. He has his team in a 1-1 position despite being outshot 27-17. However, he definitely makes a mistake here. I don't know if he's tired and he gets a little lazy, or he just didn't expect this, but this is certainly a positional mistake. Watch how he sets himself up. Okay, so our boy Danny is going to slide into an RVH as this puck changes sides of the ice behind his net. Perfectly normal. But here's where Vladar makes his mistake. This puck travels above the top hash on the wall. However, Vladar stays in his RVH position and on his goal line. This is simply incorrect. There's no other way to put it. With the puck up that high and that far away from the net, there is zero reason to hold the RVH on the goal line. Stealing the post is no longer a problem with the puck out that high, and being down on your knees preemptively for that bang bang pass also isn't an issue with the puck this far away from the net. So there's zero advantage of being on your knees and on your goal line here. There are only disadvantages. Now, what are those disadvantages? Number one, the lack of coverage of the top of the net, obviously, as well as a lack of an ability to head fight that floating screen in front of him. If you're on your feet, you get to head fight laterally, if that's what makes sense, but you also have the option of using a relaxed stance, peering over the top of the players in front of you. Look at Vasilevsky do this twice in the same play. Once here, nice relaxed stance to see over the top and catch the release, and then later in the play, you're going to see a very relaxed stance in anticipation of a floating screen again, just to get eyes on the release. Because Vladar stays on his knees here and on his goal line, he takes away any ability to head fight that screen in front, laterally, or with a relaxed stance over the top. And I love the body language here, dude. I would feel the same way. I think he knows immediately that this is 100% on him, and he did not give himself a chance to stop this puck.
And look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Alright, let's get into the pad setup, rating, and the discussion for Dan Vladar. First of all, the pad setup and the helmet. The helmet leaves a lot to be desired. I gotta point it out right away. It's way too detailed. I'm looking at you through a TV, I'm 100 miles away, and I'm drunk off my ass. It's gotta be bigger, broader lines. I have no idea what's going on that helmet. I'm not standing 2 inches from you. The pads. This is a standard Bauer Shadow pattern. It is not custom, so there's no way we're gonna get a 5 out of 5 here. This is nothing unique. However, the Flyers color setup is just classic Halloween, and I love the color setup. I love the lines here. It all works really well with the Flyers jersey, so I'm gonna give him 3.7 out of 5. 3.7 Dan Vladars out of 5 Dan Vladars. Now, for the discussion, Dan Vladar has been in the NHL for a while as a backup goaltender. He has not had insane numbers. I think he had an 8.89 or an 8.98, something like that for the Calgary Flames last year in a handful of games, 20 plus games, and now he's been brought over to the Flyers. Now, goalies tend to take some time to develop. I believe this is either his 5th or 6th season now in the NHL as a goalie at all, but he's never played a heavy load of games, and he's starting to look to me like he is figuring out his game. He's starting to look to me like if he can continue to play the way he's playing and add a few little pieces here and there, he can become a starting goaltender in this league, and I'm really excited to watch this guy grow more and more. I'm really excited that he's in the Flyers system. I'm excited to be back, and I will see you guys next time.